Okay, what's up guys? So we're working on this 2009 Pontiac G8, and the problem with it is that the TPMS light came on. So what do you do when your TPMS light comes on? So you pretty much gotta pull over, check your tire pressures, and make sure that everything's okay. And that's exactly what I did here. So I checked all 4 tire pressures. The pressures are exactly where they're supposed to be, but for some reason this one's telling me that the right front tire is still low, and I set them all at 37. So the problem with this is this that I'm holding in my hand. This is a tire pressure sensor, and it goes inside the wheel. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it, and then I'm gonna reset the TPMS system, and I'm gonna let it know that we have a new sensor in the wheel, and the pressure should be reading good now. All right, the problem with these sensors is that they have a battery that probably will last you about 6 to 7 years, maybe a little bit longer if you're lucky. But the problem is that this battery is not replaceable. So what you gotta do when you change this sensor, what you gotta do when the sensor goes out is you gotta change it out. There is no replacing the battery. There's no other way around it. You gotta replace it and reprogram it. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I think I'm gonna show you guys where it goes on the tire. It's pretty much on the valve stem. There's one screw on the bottom of the sensor that has to come out, and then you can replace the valve stem. Now this is a special kind of valve stem. It's not your average valve stem. So we're gonna change that out, and then I'll show you guys how to reprogram it, but you need a special tool for this. But I still have my TPMS light on, and I still was showing 29 PSI now. But I'm gonna go drive it, see if the light goes away on its own. If not, we're gonna have to use the TPMS reset tool to relearn that new sensor. Okay, so I've been driving it already for about 5 minutes, and the light's still on. So now I gotta use this tool to reset the TPMS system. The tool that I'm gonna use is Snap-On TPMS3. So let me turn that on real quick. It's pretty simple to use, and I really like it because it does every car. So we're gonna go to where it says sensor replacement, hit yes, Pontiac G8, and this is a 2009, and it has keyless entry. So it says inflate all tires, which I already did, turn the ignition on, press and hold the unlock and lock button on the key fob until the horn sounds, and then we're gonna use a tool to activate the left front, then the right front, and then the right rear, then the left rear, and then we're going to turn the key off, and then it should be reset. So let me go ahead and turn the key on here. The car is actually running, so key on, hold lock and unlock. Okay, there's the horn. Now we're going to go over to the left front tire. All right, we're going to the front left first. We're going to hit yes, and it should activate the sensor, and the horn should sound. There's the left front. Let's walk over to the right front and do the same thing. Hit yes. This is the right front. All you got to do is hold it close to the sensor. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the sensor, but it sends out a frequency, and there it is. Now we go to the right rear. Hit yes here. I mean, this is pretty simple, the way they make things now. Right rear stored, hit yes. And we're gonna do the left rear. Now when I do the left rear, it should activate all 4 sensors and it should honk twice. So here we go. There it is. So now if we take a look at the dash, you can see all the sensors reading the correct PSI or somewhere near the correct PSI, but we don't have a TPMS light anymore. So this car's already fixed. All it needed was 1 sensor. Remember, if your car is over, I'd say about 7 to 8 years old, it's probably a good time to change your sensors. And if you have this tool or any tool similar to this that will do TPMS reset, then go ahead and get it. If you don't, you can probably try to do it without a tool, but it's gonna be a different procedure depending on the car you're working on. And that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.